Thank you, LZ, for that incredible introduction. Playing football and being gay are two things that don't usually overlap, at least not in the public eye. That is why in 2017, during my junior year of high school, while being recruited to play Division I college football, I decided to come out during an all-school assembly. My main reason for coming out was not necessarily for me. Strange, I know. But as one of the very few openly gay athletes, I wanted to show every other kid out there who was like me and didn't feel like there was a place for the LGBTQ plus community in sports, that you didn't have to let your sexual orientation hold you back from doing something that you love. I hope that I can be able to show others that you can be a successful athlete and be gay. My goal since I came out has been to break down the barriers and stigmas about what it means to be an LGBTQ plus athlete and to encourage other athletes to come out, just as I did. The power of visibility is truly undeniable, and I believe that the more people who are willing to come out and be themselves and show everyone that it's okay to be gay or bi or trans and still do whatever you set your mind to, the more we will start to see acceptance in environments like athletics, where there is not currently a lot of representation of the LGBTQ plus community. Was it scary? Yes. Overwhelming at times? Absolutely. There were days where I just didn't want to get out of bed because of the things that were being said about me online by people who never even knew me. But with the support of my friends, family, amazing boyfriend Hunter, and the organizations like the Human Rights Campaign, I knew that it was the right thing to do. While I have recently decided to step away from football to create more time for myself to focus on my mental health and advocacy work, I'm constantly contacted by other young members of the LGBTQ plus community from all around the globe, whether it's to give advice to others struggling with similar issues that I've been through, or just to lend an ear to those who feel like they don't have anybody else to confide in. About 2 weeks ago, I received a message on Instagram from a high school athlete all the way from Barbados, who shared with me what my story has meant to him. He told me that when he was growing up, wrestling was his passion. However, as he began to question his sexuality during his freshman year of high school, he actually quit wrestling and isolated himself from sports because, quote, "In a society where being gay and sports don't usually mix, I feared how my teammates and coaches would perceive me if I came out." However, after seeing your story on The Ellen Show, I came to the realization that just because I am gay doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to do what I've always loved. It's because of you that I can happily say that I've rejoined the wrestling team for my junior and senior year, and I've been completely embraced by the majority of my community. It's stories like these that make me realize the importance of visibility. Sometimes all it takes is seeing others like you to realize that it's okay to just be yourself. And guess what? Our stories and experiences are universal. We are not alone. To this day, anytime I hear someone else's story of coming out, I can't help but put myself in their shoes. I think back to when I first started coming out and how much it would have meant for me to have someone there to guide me through that time. Now, I always try to be that person for others to look up to and get advice from if they need it, because I know how great of an impact that would have had on me just a few years ago. So I will continue to be an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community and athletes to promote equality in sports. And I am proud to be involved with the Human Rights Campaign to do that work. I look forward to this next chapter in my life, and I'm so thankful to be here today with all of your support. Thank you all.